Alright, welcome to my review of Ushers Road State Forest. This is my first time here, and I was looking for a campsite that was easy to get to, but still felt like I was out in the middle of nowhere. So, let's get into it. A little background, this is a well-traveled loop trail, so getting lost isn't really a concern. There's plenty of parking, and it's close to town, which is super convenient if you forget something and need to make a quick run to the store. The trails are well maintained, and compared to other trips I've done, this one was a pretty easy trek. Since this was meant to be more of a relaxed trip, I brought a lot of comfort items. Hanging lights, fresh food, extra battery packs, tables, chairs, the works. But because of that, I had to use a cart to haul everything since it wouldn't all fit in our packs. The trail being flat helped, but those exposed roots definitely made pulling the cart a challenge at times. Even so, we found a solid spot to set up. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is a primitive camping area. There aren't any designated campsites, so you have to set up at least 150 feet off trail. It's just something to plan for. So, let's break this place down. Starting with the pros. First, accessibility. It's close to town, so if you need anything, it's just a quick drive away. The loop trail makes it easy to navigate, no crazy turns or confusing routes. The flat ground is a huge plus, especially when you're hauling gear or just looking for an easy place to pitch a tent. Also, the spacing between the trees is great for group camping, so you and your crew won't be crammed together. Now for the cons, and first up, the bugs. This place is bug central. There are warning signs about deer ticks, and they are not kidding. If you're camping here, bring plenty of bug spray and treat your gear with permethrin. I won't say exactly where, but let's just say I had a tick try to latch onto a spot that would have made for an awkward removal. Next, no water sources. I usually prefer to camp where I can filter water, but here you have to pack in everything. I underestimated how much I need and end up dehydrated, which led to some wicked cramps. Between the bugs and no water, that's a rough combo for me. Another issue is leaf litter. Tons of trees means tons of leaves, and that's a fire hazard. We cleared out a spot and dug a fire pit, but having my winter well camp stove is a lifesaver for heat and cooking. If you camp here, definitely bring a stove. And last, the train. Just when you're starting to settle into peacefulness, you get blasted with a train horn in the middle of the night. Talk about a rude awakening. Definitely took away from the experience. Overall, this wasn't a terrible trip, but it also wasn't my favorite. This spot is great for beginners or a quick overnight getaway, but after a couple of nights, you're probably going to be ready to pack up and leave. I'm giving Ushers Road State Forest a 5 out of 10. Have you been here? Would you go? Let me know in comments. And if you like this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next adventure.